It's good to...
We're on Easy Street, and it feels so sweet, 'cause the world is but a treat when you're on Easy Street. It's our moment in the sun, and it's only just begun. It's time to have a little fun. We're inviting you to come and see why you should be on Easy Street.
Welcome everyone to the Easy Street Podcast with Rob Scribner, your host. Well, hello everyone and welcome to Easy Street. This is our second attempt to a live show. That's right. And I'm actually trying to get some of our things to work properly here. And I don't know if I'm going to be successful or not. And anyway, let me get something off the screen here. And, oh, hey, I see Jace. How in the heck are you? So yeah, Jace, so we're diving into new things here. You know, I've done lots of live streaming before and I've never done it on YouTube. And so coordinating XSplit and all this stuff, I had to do a couple of trials today. So this is, my second attempt. So yeah, I got tons of things I want to talk about today. Try not to spend more than come on in.
No, go.
Okay. Try not to spend more than a half hour in here, but I got a list. I got a list of stuff. So earlier today, I was telling you, no, I'm not going to use OBS. So, well, maybe in the future. I mean, I'm not totally out of it. So, one of the things I was talking about earlier in my first attempt on the show was, yes, Sherry's my wife, if people don't know that, and Cinder's my dog, and I thought I'd put a little family pet picture on the top here just for a little bit, and until we get kind of rolling here. I wanted to talk about, earlier I kind of brought it up, is Monday I was expecting the stocks to plummet because, you know, there's some issues going on in another country, has to do with really bad colds, so we'll just put it that way. And I'm going to watch my vocabulary too. And basically the C country has been biting the bullet on shutting down factories and things like that. And the reason I kind of know a lot about that is also I have products made over in that C place too, and yeah, it can. It's not affecting us. Our inventory is in good shape, and shouldn't be a problem when we're ready to reorder. Sherry and Cinder are the director and producer. That's correct. Rob's just the host. So true. So anyway, what I noticed was over the weekend, they said, oh, China's going to shove a whole bunch of money into the stock market to keep them from crashing and burning. Well, they did go down about, I think they said 10%. But so to be expected, they dropped on Monday. However, United States didn't. I was waiting for us to go down another, you know, because Friday before we went down about 600 points. I thought Monday, oh, this is going to be ugly because a lot of manufacturing and stuff like that is done for us over here in the United States. Even Boeing, which is a place I used to work, the 777 and 787 offload a lot of their parts and parts of the airplane to China and many other countries. So it's going to affect companies all over. The iPad's going to be a big issue because they do a lot of manufacturing over there too. So we're bound to have a hit, right? It didn't happen. Come to find out, I believe Tuesday, the federal government pumped in, I'm not kidding you about this number, $95 billion into our stock market to keep it from biting the big one. Wow. So apparently just more debt to fix all the problems. So anyway, I was just kind of shocked about that. I was kind of curious about what you guys thought about that. Jace, by the way, why I'm thinking about you, Easy Street's part of the Cutting Edge Radio Network, which is syndicated on our main radio show called Good Talk Radio. Jace, the producer who's in chat, is a DJ for a lot of our almost every day now. And have you ever noticed, Jace, we've increased you. He has a show called The Shuffle. And I believe he's playing 5 days a week. Could be 4, could be 5. Can't remember. I added him to a couple more days. He plays on the weekend too. And we're always glad to have him. He does a really good show, good DJ, does a great mix. We've had a lot of fun. I also do a show called the RangerRob Rednecks Rule the World, and we've had a little fun between each other's shows. And good guy, good shows. And the biggest part is Rob needs to remember to download his shows, which he has in a very timely manner. But Jace, you got to find out a way to do a reminder. So anyway, so check out on Good Talk Radio. If you don't know, I think it's, I remember my screens here. Hang tight, guys. It's not that. Yeah, it is that one. So this is Good Talk Radio when you get to it. So the second is still loading, I believe. Come on, load. There it goes. So anyway, excuse me. So Good Talk Radio, to get to it, just go to goodtalkradio.com and to hear the show directly, you hit the little button where it says listen now. We also have a button on there for international listeners because they need a direct IP in order to hear us. And so you can listen to Good Talk Radio on, hi Jeff. You can listen to Good Talk Radio on your cell phone. You can download the app Live 365. And the reason you want to get Live 365 is any music that's being played, we run our stream through them, which is how we pay for our licensing for our music. So Live 365, you just download it for free, and you just do a search for the different shows you want to hear, and just put in Good Talk Radio, and you can pull us up there, and you can listen to us anytime you want. Then you can plug your cell phone right into your, a lot of cars now, you just plug right into the auxiliary. You can listen to us in your car, your cell phone, on your Alexa. If you look in the description below, you'll see that there's directions of what to say to Alexa in order for you to hear Good Talk Radio. And I had to be careful how I say it here. Alexa, stop. Because Alexa's listening as we speak. And where are you from, Jeff? Let's see. Let me get back to my other screen here real quick. Voila. So anyway, the other thing that's been going on is, of course, the really bad colds going on over in another country. And once again, I'm being kind of careful of what I say because YouTube's been a little sensitive lately. You know, we got to watch our feelings out there. So anyway, the confirmed people with the virus is up to 28,000 now plus. Over 500, I think that's 566. Hard to read on my screen. Let me go to my other screen just to see what it says. You guys have probably seen this one. This one says 565 deaths and 28,000 confirmed with it. And of course, none of us really believe these numbers, and except Jace. Oh, Virginia. Yeah, it is, Jeff. And so I don't know what I want to talk about is the last thing I want to be is like a fearmonger. However, this seems to be a little more than anything I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I'm probably older than most of you guys. And so I have to say this is very unique and it's definitely caught my eye. It sounds like they may have some good treatments out there going on. There's some great review about it on YouTube. And some of the things they're doing to combat it. But the thing is what we don't really know is what's going to happen over here. And the one thing they're saying is it could be 14 days or more before someone even knows they have it. And then in that time, how many people does it get spread to? So really, we won't have a real true idea what's going on over here for the next 2 weeks. So that's a little bit of a wait. So my concern is, and it's already happening, is supplies. Now, this is like treating the flu. So, I mean, you definitely want to have things like different kinds of aspirin and Tylenol, Ferroflu, cough syrup, thermometers, and of course, to prevent spreading it and having, and if you go anywhere, face mask is helpful. They say it won't actually prevent it, but it will help you from touching your face and getting hand sanitizer and stuff like that. You will already have trouble getting those. In fact, I ordered some pretty nice masks from Amazon like 2 weeks ago. And I got cords flying all over here. And it looked like they're in a bag, like, get up to the camera here. Let's see if you've ever seen these dust masks before. They're an N99 mask. They are form-fitting, and they are really tight around your face. And they're really nice and come with extra filters. First thing I noticed is I did a review on them if you check out our channel, and you can get more details about it. But I bought mine for like $20, and now they're $42. Can you believe that? And so I was trying to get some of the regular, just tie up face masks. I thought it'd be a nice idea to have some around the house. And so Walmart was saying that there is backlog. Not Walmart, Amazon. And it's like, what? So I happened to go by Walgreens, which is just a block away from here. And I go out to the back and I look at the shelf and I'm going, I think that's where they're at. The whole thing was empty. I couldn't believe it. So I went up to the prescription gal up there and let me come over here a little more. She says, oh yeah, we got tons of them right over here. And she comes out the door and walks right over there, and there it isn't one there at all. Well, they just luckily didn't restock, and she went in the back room and grabbed some for me. And so at least now I bought like 2 boxes of 20. And so just to have them around. I hope I never use them. But even if the flu just came out, it'd be good to have that kind of stuff around. So I thought that was really interesting. So what's going to get to my point? What's going to happen if this gets more serious and you want to get, and they start confining us to our houses or schools shut down and things like that? What's going to happen about getting certain supplies? Because once people start not going to work, things are going to fall apart. I mean, the simplest of things, schools, your churches, your grocery stores, people won't show up for work. Who wants to go to work when you think you might get sick? And pretty soon food's going to be kind of a tough thing to get. But medicines for just treating regular flus and colds and coughs and stuff like that, they're going to get sold out quick. So is it a good idea to get that stuff now, or is that fear-mongering? Or is that kind of being silly? When it comes to the face mask, I don't feel so silly because I actually finally got what I wanted. I wish I could supply myself better, but I don't know. It's just been kind of concerning. But I don't know if I don't want to do an overkill. I don't want to freak everybody out, but I would hate to go 2 weeks from now and say, okay, yep, we got to do it. And then realize I can't get it. and then I'm going to feel like an idiot. So I guess it's a matter of, do I feel like an idiot now or feel like an idiot later? I don't know. By the way, on this show, I want to make sure that I do some shout outs to a couple of, I did some earlier, some other shows, and it was really nice. I did Marfugo News the other day. Super neat people, and they really supported us well, and they really slammed us with lots of traffic and some new subscribers, and welcome aboard. I also want to ask you to please subscribe if it's the first time you've ever seen our show. And this is our first real live that I'm going all out here. And please share our and let people know we're out there, because the algorithms, they're just nasty. We have to help each other, and that's why I pass it on for people I like to watch too. And I'm going to call out some new shows here today too. But please like us, take the time, hit the like button, please share us, and subscribe. Please subscribe, and let people know, and go visit our if you're involved in Facebook, please go to Facebook, like our page. We'll try to return the favor, and dialogue with us and tell us the kind of things you like us to talk about. This is not going to be like an in-depth like news show. It's kind of just just talking and ranting a little and get conversations going. And I kind of like it because I'm older and most of the other people are young folks, and it's nice to hear each other's opinions. And I tend to be on the conservative side, but I'm old school. I want to hear everybody's opinions. I just don't want to see getting in opinions and people getting angry at each other. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, please, if you have ideas, things that we talk about, conversations, first, use common sense, be kind to each other, and we'd love to hear your comments for sure. So we went through the numbers, and then some of the other things I need to also let you know, like Easy Street is syndicated on Good Talk Radio, which I told you. And we have lots of shows, tons of shows from all over the world. And I just told you about the Shuffle. That's one of them. We have a show that we produce called RV Talk Radio. We also have Arizona Talk Radio. We also have Paradigm Chimes. We have We Want Real News. That's when we get into the more heavy duty stuff. This show is a fun show we do. Just kind of, this probably is as serious as it ever gets. So, if that tells you anything. But the thing I wanted to talk about today was, because I just got into it and you may not know a whole lot about it, is wills and trusts. And I know some people go, I've never heard of a trust, or I heard of a trust, but I don't understand what they do. And so I wanted to take a little time to explain real quick, so you can go to work and say, hey, you learned something today from Easy Street. So anyway, so a will, you guys all know what a will is. A will is when you die, it's kind of instructions of what you want, who is going to take care of your estate, and also you can give directions of who gets what, etc. However, in each state, that's just a guideline. You would have to go through probate first, and the people who go through probate will get nickeled and dimed to death, from fees to attorney fees, etc., till the state says they're happy with everything, and then they will release whatever's left of the estate to be distributed as the will says. Now, there's another thing you can do to prevent the probate part, and that's called a trust. A trust. How does the trust work? It's kind of like having a lawyer by your side. A trust is an entity that you create, and everything you own, they say one of the things you have to do with your trust is you have to fund it. What does funding mean? It doesn't mean you put money into it. It means that you load your financial obligations or things that you own onto it as a let's say, partner in crime. So your home, you would add to your trust. Your cars, you could add to your trust. You don't have to, but cars are kind of a different thing. Any investments, annuities, things of value, companies, and you put it into this trust. So the trustee would be myself and my wife. So instead of the money, the trust will use your will as guidelines of what they're supposed to do. But the trust holds everything in place, and it doesn't have to be turned over to the state, basically, to determine what goes where and what needs to be taxed and all that stuff. It goes to the people that are named in the trust, and the trust gives the directions of where everything goes. And so it basically keeps you from having to go to probate, which means whatever you leave to your family, the family actually gets. So so today I've actually got back from the lawyers today, and we're finishing up our trust, and it'll be done in a month. And so that includes a trust, a new will, a living will, DNR, do not resuscitate, I believe it's how it goes. And so yeah, it's important stuff. And I know if you're younger you go but I'm telling you, we got ours done, all of it, the will, the trust, the whole works, for I think it's around $1,500. Now, a will is normally around $500. You should have one anyway. But even though if you have a will, does not mean you won't go into probate. And that's bad, because your estate could get demolished. And I know if you got family you want to leave things to, or you have a chunk of change or some property and stuff like that, and you really want your family to get it, get a trust set up. It's worth it. And the sooner the better. Don't keep procrastinating. That's all I can say. So I hope that's enough information to get you motivated. With that in mind, I need to run a mini commercial. You know why? Because I'm Ranger Rob. And what does Ranger Rob make? Ranger Rob Poopy Bags. Uncover a quality dog waste bag. Ranger Rob Poopy Bags are deeper, wider, and have handles. Get our eco-friendly bags at low cost at Amazon. And don't forget, free shipping. Yes, sir, Bob. Ranger Rob Poopy Bags. So guys, I'm going to take a little minute to talk about that, because on YouTube, we're all trying to make this stuff work financially. This stuff costs a fortune. I have a $1,500 camera right there. And the equipment, this microphone, $600 microphone. So all this comes out of our own pockets. Now, this isn't a please send money thing. I thought I'd just create my own product, and then tie it into our corporation, and you can buy these at Amazon. So we have the Ranger Rob Poopy Bags. So this is our first product. Let me get it over here where you can kind of see it. And these are the sheets, and they are excellent poopy bags. Here, I got some that are out, and let me hold it upside down so you can kind of get an idea of what they look like. But ours have, come on, I can get my screen right. I can't see what I'm doing. They have handles, big handles, and I'll get it here right. And they're bigger, they're deeper, they smell like lemon, they're very strong, leak proof, and they're a dang good bag. And this is considered a sheet. And so I keep them in my back pocket all the time when I'm taking my dog Cinder out, which is the picture up above. They're good for litter boxes too, if you need to clean out litter boxes. Anyway, so you can get 120 in a box. That's a 2-month supply. That's 2 bags per day, and under $10. I'm not kidding you. They're awesome bags, and I designed them. I wanted a bag that was bigger and deeper and wider, and especially deeper. And I wanted them wider so when you turn them inside out, you don't touch the business. And Jace, the producer who was on here earlier, actually made a commercial for me. So before I go any farther with that, we also, some people says, well, gosh, I love your bags and I love them on sheets, but can you put them on rolls? So 6 months later, we designed RangerRob Poopy bags on rolls. So this particular box has a 1 month supply and a fabric dispenser. So if I turn the back, you can kind of see what the dispenser looks like. And it's a fabric dispenser. It has Velcro in the back to hook onto your leash. It also has a little clip to hook onto your leash. And you can have the same size bag. Now the problem is the little teeny ones that you see in the plastic and stuff, the bags are teeny. You don't want teeny bags. And of course somebody says, okay, Rob, you're going to make these wonderful bags on rolls. And I run out. What are you going to do? Buy refills. So I got refills. So these are under $10 too. This is a 2 month supply that you can use with your other one that has the fabric dispenser. So yeah, that's what something we thought we'd do. If we're going to have someone help fund us, we'll do it through products. And of course, we love donations. We love all the other stuff too. But yeah, we definitely appreciate it. So yeah, the RangerRob Poopy bags, they're on Amazon. You can get them right now. And we would really appreciate it. And you will appreciate it, the fact that they're awesome bags. And when people order our bags, they become repeat customers. And that's the best reference that I could give you. And our reviews are 5-star. So there. Let's see. We tested the chat. And one of the other things I wanted to talk about was what we got for time here. We're kind of running out of time. We try to make this a half-hour show, but I wanted to tell you about something. Where the heck to go? Guys, I only have about 4 minutes left. So I've been trying to lose a little weight. I want to show you this crazy stuff. It's called BioX4. It's a diet supplement. And it's got probiotics in it, green tea, some other things. It's $49 a bottle. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure that this is not good for the environment. The greenhouse effects, not good, because if they don't like the methane that comes out of cows, you're certainly not going to like the methane that makes you create. These are fart pills. I'm telling you. Actually, I think they work. I think they're helpful, but it's not good for the greenhouse effect. Not at all. Anyway, but they do seem to be helping. They're supposed to kind of take away your hunger a little bit and all that good stuff. And I don't know about all that, but they seem to be helping. And I am dropping a few pounds, and you don't have to really, I mean, you also want to work on having a good diet and eating good foods and veggies and stuff. That's always a good thing. So anyway, yeah, BioX4, $49 a bottle. Yeah. Oh, but before I go, I got just a couple more minutes left. I want to talk about, you guys, I have a cooking channel called Cooking with RangerRob. And let me make sure I get the right screen here. I want to talk about Sam the Cooking Guy. And here's his channel.
Today we find out if the Baconator, named after...
This guy, if you enjoy cooking, this guy does 3 videos a week. Anyway, it's called Sam the Cooking Guy. He makes you want to cook. And he makes it easy. And he doesn't humiliate you. He doesn't talk too fast. And he keeps it real. If you want to start getting into cooking, I highly recommend you go to YouTube, type in Sam the Cooking Guy, and subscribe to his channel. I'm telling you, it's an awesome, awesome channel. So, yeah, you won't go wrong. And I want to make sure and give him a shout out, samthecooking.com. So there you go. I got to get scooting along here. We're running out of time. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please, if you catch us after the show's live, please leave comments. Please say hello. Please share this video, like this video, let the whole world know that we're here. We're out to terrorize you. So guys, take care. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye now.
We're on easy street, and it feels so sweet, 'cause the world is but a treat when you're on easy street. It's our